Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. It's what we do.
You won't judge, but we're judging. It's going to be juicy.
Now, here's Wendy.
It is my pleasure to entertain you for the next hour. Thank you so much for watching our show. My co-host, my studio audience. So, how you doing? Doing great today. Let's get started. It's time for... Yes! Okay. I love doing this show. Thank you. All right, it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. Don't really care much because I don't follow the back and forth with, you know, you're on, you're off, you're together, you're not. But it is official. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill have officially split. You can clap if you would like. I mean, there are a couple of people clapping for a broken heart. You came to the right show. I'm playing. Listen, they were together for almost 2 years, and the breakup rumors, you know, have been swirling. I don't know whether you've been reading stuff. They unfollowed each other on Instagram. They didn't spend the holidays together. These days, that's a big deal, you know, when you look at the gram and you've been unfollowed. But Nicki did confirm the breakup on Twitter, and she put, to confirm, yes, I'm single, focusing on my work, and looking forward to sharing it with you guys really soon. Have a blessed new year. Love you. You know? That was a good cat eye I just saw in the audience, okay? My girls are always turned out. Okay. You know, and in our morning meeting, you know, the producers were like, well, is it necessary to confirm a breakup? Yeah. Yeah, because you want to make sure that you're not, you know, blocking yourself from getting with the next man. Just saying. So she confirmed. I like Meek. You know, he headlined our son's 13th birthday party. I like him a lot. Very gentlemanly, took pictures. There were like 500 kids there. He was really nice, very gracious. You know, I like Nicki. She's been here before. Them together, I was a little shocked that she got with Meek to begin with, only because, you know, Meek, who's got a good career, but I just picture her, well, with somebody a little bit stronger. Not stronger in the way of, you know, in the rap game, because you really don't get stronger at this particular point than only a handful of people like Meek, like Drake, or excuse me, not Meek, but, you know, like Nicki, like Drake, you know, whatnot. I just feel, you know, even Safari, like her ex-boyfriend that she was with since high school, like he never really stepped up and got that backbone that, you know, a big mouth broad needs. Listen. I'm talking as a big mouth broad. I need a man with a backbone. Spent a lot of time dating men with weak backbones, and it was fun bossing them around, telling them what to do and when to get the hell out. But in my mind, her absolute keeper is somebody who doesn't rap like she does. By the way, Suzanne, what is going on?
What do you mean?
Do you hear the microphones?
I don't hear anything.
Excuse me, testing, 1, 2. I heard the same thing yesterday. There's something up there.
Like a little buzzing noise?
Rambo? You don't hear it? Oh, no, you're busy. I'm sorry, Sorry, Rambo. Yeah, he's busy operating the cameras. I'm over here multitasking. I'm hosting a show. I'm doing a shopping list. Trying to figure out what's in the microphone. Anyway, but you know, I picture her with somebody who is not Meek. I picture her with somebody who's stronger and somebody who doesn't do the same game that she does. So, you know, and yes, he's got to make money like she does, but I picture her being with, oh, please, tell me I'm stupid, Suzanne. You know you hear what I hear.
Oh, wait, no, that was...
You hear nothing?
It sounded like a mouse, but I'm not going to say it was a mouse. But,
No, excuse me, we don't have mice.
No, we don't, but it was like a little squeaking noise I heard. But I think it was like someone, the bottom of someone's
Kenny, you hear what I hear? Oh, what a mess. Oh, Larry. Anyway, look. Oh. Larry ran over Kenny. They all got their cameras. Listen, this is a messy show, and I'm the queen of the mess. Welcome, thank you for watching, and best of luck to Meek and Nicki. Mess. If you're new to the show, just know this. I get very, very distracted about the most random thing. Everybody knows it. The producers know it. You know, we're in a morning meeting, but Morel's doing my makeup, and I'm like, oh, you know, the eyelashes, put more lash, and they're still, Norman, you know, telling me a story.
Right.
And you think I don't hear what you're saying, but I retain everything, and then get out here, and, you know. Nicole Kidman just revealed how she and her husband, Keith Urban, get it on. Okay, when their kids are home. And, you know, here's the thing. The kids are 5 and 8, okay? And Nicole says, she tells the kids that mommy and daddy need to have kissy time. And then they go to their room and they do their thing, and the kids, I guess, disappear. You know, it's tough when you have kids. Like, how do you get down? Easily? Get out of here. Get out of here, and if you need something, knock. And you better not knock for another hour. As a matter of fact, the 5-year-old probably can't tell time yet, so you set the egg timer. You know what I'm saying? For an hour, and put it in their room. I don't find this to be something you have to explain to children. Kissy time. Nobody wants to hear that. I think the most important thing, like when you have children, is that they know that their mom and dad love each other. You know, like when you kiss him goodbye before he leaves for, you know, whatever he's doing. Or, you know, you're emptying the dishwasher and he comes up and swats you in your Peabody. You know, he swats you in your booty, you know, and twirls you around, you know, and gives you a kiss and dips you. I think that's great when kids see stuff like that. But I don't think it's necessary to tell them directly, you know, get out of here, we're about to get down. You know, kissy time. Quite frankly, and I like Nicole Kidman, and I like Keith Urban, I don't picture them having sex. At all. I don't know why. I picture everybody being too uptight. Do you remember when we were talking to you about January Jones not knowing who her baby's father is? Or not telling us anyway? And do you remember when we caught her in the walk of shame? Okay, the night after she slept over. This is the walk of shame. She was wearing that dress the night before, and then took a cab, because she's just like us. You take a cab. And there she is, the morning after. Well, I don't know where she was or who she was with. But, you know, we love her from Mad Men, January Jones. She believes that her 5-year-old son, oh yes, the boy is now still 5 years old. 5 years, and Hot Topics has never found out for me who the baby's father is. Well, I ask every day. I ask every day. But here's what she believes of her 5-year-old son. She believes that her son is better off without a father. I was very sad as well. Thank you. You're my people. I was very sad. Listen, she says most dads accidentally say bleep things to their sons, like don't cry or you throw like a girl, and her son doesn't need negativity, that kind of negativity in his life. You're wrong. I don't know what men you know, January Jones, but these days, I think a lot of men just let it out and cry. I think the don't cry thing, corny. Aww. And they went right to a handsome man in the crowd. Sir, sir, welcome to the show. When is the last time you cried?
This Is Us. That gets me every time.
Oh. This Is Us? I like that show too. Yeah. And you're not shy about it, are you?
No.
I don't know what men January knows. January, do you know your father? Only because fathers teach you how to teach your sons and what not to be scared of when you finally meet that guy that you fall in love with. That's all I'm saying. And I think that all kids need their father. I don't care if it's a little boy or a little girl, unless he's dead or he's a murderer and locked in jail for life. All kids need a father, January, but more importantly, back to the situation at hand, Suzanne.
Okay.
You realize there are 3 candidates in this category.
Oh, 3
Oh,
now?
oh, and one is married.
Oh.
To Claudia Schiffer, honey.
Oh.
And everybody is, listen, everyone is refusing to take this paternity test. Now, we've been on the air for 8 years. We've been following this story ever since we found out she was pregnant. The little boy is now 5 years old. Okay, Jason Sudeikis is one of the candidates. There he is right here. Bobby Flay, our cooking friend. Oh, it's dirty. Look. And director Matthew Vaughn, who's married to Claudia Schiffer, the supermodel from back in the day. Okay, well, all 3 have denied being the father. Well, if you're a married man, maybe you don't want to go take a test. Although you're denying a boy from his father, if you're Jason Sudeikis, he's moved on with his life. And if you're Bobby Flay, you're busy flaying. This is all, January, if you're not going to steal a toothbrush and she might know though who the father is already. It just looks sloppy that we don't know. But we could find out more, because if Claudia Schiffer is still married, then that means it's not her husband. Because having a baby on you is a deal break. I mean, there's a lot of crap you put up with when you're married. But having a baby on you, no ma'am, Pam. No ma'am, Pam. Is Claudia still married?
They're still married.
All right, so he's not the father.
But they did have a break, and then they got back together.
Oh. Okay, whatever. Look, we'll follow the story as usual. There's this, hey. Hey. Where's the cup with the lips? No, that's my lipstick from today.
It was just for the holidays. It was the holiday mug.
Every day's a holiday at Wendy's. I want that mug back.
Okay, we're gonna
All
go.
right. At least every day that ends in a Y, can I please use that?
Yes.
Okay. So speaking of marriage, all right. So there's this new stupid thing. A wedding band to keep men from cheating. Okay, so I'm like, okay, what's it gonna do? Electronically buzz his finger off? You know, every time he dips and does it with somebody else? Well, no, it's stupid, okay. It says married on the inside. See, so when you take it off, it leaves a print on your finger. So it's like this, it's so cool, so people, when you go to the bar and you drink your shots and you try to cheat on your spouse, nobody is looking down here at your finger. Nobody can see that because everybody is blind drunk. That's why they call it, you know? Girl, how you feeling? Girl, I am blind. We all know what that means. I can't see, I'm good. No, look, I think it's stupid. I don't think a ring keeps a man or a woman from cheating or not. You know, it's the person. But you know what? It's probably like a novelty type situation because there's only one jewelry store. It's in Beverly Hills. You know, a novelty. You know, like you give it to your, what do you think Brendan would say?
No,
He would laugh at it.
Yeah, that's like a joke. It is a joke.
It's a joke, right?
It's a joke. How much does it cost?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, Beverly Hills. That's the 90210.
All right, well, we'll look into it.
I thought I saw black diamonds on the outside. Wait, can I see the picture of the ring again? Oh. Yeah, black diamonds on the outside. You know, if you could send me one in a size 11, I will better be able to look at, no, it's just stupid, but cute, whatever. It's only been a few weeks since our friend Mark Anthony and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Shannon DeLima, filed for divorce. But she's beautiful. And so is he. Just because, you know, you know I have a thing for Mark Anthony, honey. And then I met him and he delivered. And I was like, I love you. Okay, but they were spotted, both of them, at Enrique Iglesias' concert with different dates. Now, Enrique, you know, who removed the mole, and so now to me he's unrecognizable. You know, the mole was, that's like Cindy Crawford taking off her mole. Then she just looks like a random woman in the mall. The mole. Okay. So Mark was there with an unidentified woman. And Shannon was there getting cozy with her ex-husband. Ex, who is, by the way, the father of their 9-year-old son. See, exactly. So they're at the concert. Now look, I gotta reenact something for you, honestly, because the picture was $5,000 for one and $4,000 for the other. Like, that's $9,000 of Wendy budget that I don't feel like spending on a 30-second story. So now I'm gonna reenact, okay? Follow me. All right. Suzanne, come here, please. Okay. Grab me like you're my man and dance behind me, Suzanne. And hold my step. No, Suzanne, exactly. Here we are, we're dancing. This is how they are at the concert. Look, and she had a sliver of belly showing and she looked really good and he was all hugged up on her like this. This is the father of the 9-year-old, right?
Okay.
All right, they're dancing, they're having a good time. Next thing you know, Mark Anthony hit the stage out of nowhere with Enrique.
Okay.
All right, that's it, Suzanne. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So next thing you know, Mark Anthony jumped up on stage. Now, he wasn't part of the bill. I think that Enrique, you know, like Mark is lovable, man, and he's a showman, and he loves his audience. So he's one of those guys, I think a lot of artists are probably like, damn, why are you calling me on stage? What do I have to do? I don't know the words to this. But Mark loves being a showman. So he jumps on stage and, at that particular point, those two, his soon-to-be ex-wife and, these two, they're dancing. And they keep dancing, which is like, tell me you didn't hear that. Okay, call me crazy, will you? I know I hear things in the ceiling. Anyway, but they stayed at the concert. Like, if I was a guy, I would definitely grab my girl's hand. Like, if we're back together romantically, which apparently they were, based on how they were dancing, let's get out of here. Like, we're here at the concert. No, we didn't know Mark was going to be here, but he's here and he's on stage, and I will not have you stand here and cheer on and sing to the music. That's just a natural reaction, or am I jealous? Clap if you grab her hand and get out of there. That's all. Best I could say is the ex might be back around, because once you get divorced from Mark Anthony and he's back in her life, then he's got some Mark Anthony money. And I don't know what he does for a living, but honey, that Mark Anthony money is long. Anyway, keep clapping, everyone. More great show for you. Carrie Keegan is here. Now, she's our friend, and she was eliminated, the first one to be eliminated on Celebrity Apprentice. I gotta ask her about that. Plus, she's got this new Hollywood tell-all book.
The mess.
But up next, everyone, Matt Roush has our winter TV previews. So grab a snack and you got it.
Here it comes, our first hot Monday of the year. And it's a big one. All new hot topics all hour long. Plus, Robert, Bevy, Lloyd, suit up. My style squad separates the fabulous from the flops at the Globes.
Monday on a new Wendy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy. Yeah.
So it's a new year, which means new winter TV shows. Here to break down what's worth watching is our old friend, TV Guide's senior critic. Say hello to Matt Roush.
Hey,
Matt,
hi.
thank you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Okay, Happy New Year as well. You're always good at the recommendations.
I know, and you know what? I cry at This Is Us too, Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a wonderful show.
Yes.
Love it, yes.
All right, so what are you recommending for us to watch now?
Well, one of them came on early, and it aired even last night. I think you had Naomi Campbell on yesterday, because Star is Fox's new empire, we hope it will be. This is Lee Daniels' new musical drama. It's unlike Empire, where they're all rich and famous. These are people who want to be rich and famous. This young girl group starting out in Atlanta. It's a little bit Dream Girls. It's a little bit Showgirls. So it is both aspirational and trashy.
Yes.
So it's kind of fun. So in that regards, it's a fun watch by Lee Daniels, like I said. But Queen Latifah really steals the show. She's playing the godmother of these three girls who want to be
two
big
of the
stars. Well, two of the girls, she's the godmother. The other one's a rich girl already, right?
From Naomi and
That's
Lenny
right.
Kravitz.
And Naomi
The
came in
parents.
this week.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You insolent hussy," that kind of stuff. So it was like a bit of the dynasties in here too. So it's a good juicy soap opera about music, and that's what, of course, it's taking the place of Empire. When it finishes up, Empire will come back for the rest of the season.
Okay, you got to check it out. Star airs Wednesday nights at 9 on Fox. But if you missed last night's premiere, it re-airs this Saturday at 9. So what's next?
What's next is one of the most twisted dramas in the news. Anybody remember the Archie comics from way back when? Yeah, so the Archie, now we have a new show called Riverdale on the CW.
Because they all went to Riverdale High School.
Riverdale High School. So basically Riverdale, this is basically Archie comics in a sort of a, what do you call it, like a Dawson's Creek format. Dawson's Creek meets Love Canal, because there's sex scandals and there's murder. What is Archie, Veronica, and Betty doing in this world? It's crazy. So, I mean, Archie is buff now. He's like a ginger stallion. He's having it on with the teacher, Miss Grundy, who's like a hot cougar.
Is Veronica there?
Veronica's there. Veronica looks like she came in from Gossip Girl. Her family's had a Madoff-type scandal, so she moves back into town with her mom. And Betty is the girl next door.
Reggie, Jughead, are they all there?
They're all there. Betty's the girl next door. So he's against that triangle with Betty, Veronica, and Marchie. But yet he's having it on with the teacher in the back of a VW. And it's like, what is happening to the world of Archie comics? I'm either too old for this show or too young, or too young for this show. I don't know.
It's for people from a certain generation.
Yeah,
for those of
exactly.
you who want to watch, Riverdale premieres Thursday, January 26th at 9 o'clock on the CW.
Yep.
What's next?
Okay. Next show is what I hope will be our guilty pleasure for February. It is a new show on HBO called Big Little Lies. Great title and great stars. They brought Nicole Kidman, who we were talking about earlier. She's doing TV. Reese Witherspoon, they brought back to do television. And this is what I call them, they're like the Real Housewives of Monterey, California. This is based on a really juicy book. It's like a good beach read for the winter. It's about these tiger moms. They're all have kids in like grade school, but they're competitive with each other. And there's a big...
Are they rich? What is Monterey? I don't know that.
Monterey, they're like beach community, yeah. So they're kind of rich, but not super rich.
Okay.
They wouldn't be famous people, kind of like rich suburbs. But the idea here, the hook is that if it's like the book, which I loved, if it's like the book, you're going to know that one of these characters dies at a school event, and it's sort of a murdery kind of a thing, but you don't know who until the very end of the story. So you're watching this thing play out in the relationships between these people. It's Nicole Kidman and Laura Dern and Reese Witherspoon. Shailene Woodley's in it. Alexander Skarsgård, he was the hot vampire in True Blood.
Yeah.
So a lot of sexy stuff going on here, and a big murder plot. So we're very excited about this.
Big Little Lies premieres on Sunday, February 19th at 9 o'clock on HBO. What's next?
Next show is the show that'll put you on the edge of your seat, as it always did. 24 is coming back, everybody. Very excited about this. It's now called 24 Legacy. And the legacy here is because Kiefer Sutherland is no longer on the show. It's not about Jack Bauer anymore. He's busy saving the world over on Designated Survivor on ABC. Now there's a new guy who's going to be the hero, played by Corey Hawkins. You might remember him as Dr. Dre from Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
And so we've got him as an Army Ranger who was part of taking down an Osama bin Laden type terrorist, but now his whole squad has basically been taken out. He's on the run from terrorists, and there's a lot of excitement. If you ever watch 24, you know it's that ticking clock show where every hour is an hour of real time, and you're always in suspense. Somebody's being shot at or killed, whatever. And so, CTU is still there now, run by a woman, or was run by a woman. Jimmy Smits is running for president, so it's an all-star cast.
He's nice to look at.
Oh, he certainly is. And Corey Hawkins is no slouch either. So
No, he's good
I
looking
think this
as
could
well.
actually make him a star in a big way, as it did Kiefer Sutherland. If you ever loved 24, it's back, and that first hour I've seen it's not missed a beat since Kiefer Sutherland left the show.
So check it out.
So that's really good, yes,
24
indeed.
Legacy premieres Sunday, February 5th, right after the Super Bowl on Fox. So we have time for one more.
Well, one more show. It's called Trial and Error. It's going to be on NBC.
Okay.
Now, this is for show. Tell me, are you an ID fan, investigation, discovery? Who loves true crime on TV? Yeah, if you love true crime on TV, this show makes fun of it. It is a parody.
I live my life by the ID channel. Are you serious?
Well, you probably love this show because it spoofs it. It's kind of a mock documentary, the way that Modern Family kind of works.
Okay.
Where it looks like a documentary, but these are funny, weird people. John Lithgow, one of my favorite TV actors.
Oh, this is with Sherry Shepherd, too.
And Sherry Shepherd, yeah, she's part of the legal team. This young guy comes down from New York to be the defense lawyer for John Lithgow, who's accused of killing his wife by pushing her through a plate glass window.
Perfect.
And so the more the show goes on, the more guilty he looks, even though the lawyers come in and try to defend him. John Lithgow, crazy, wacky stuff. Sherry Shepherd's very funny.
Is there a laugh track?
There is not a laugh track because it's in that mock documentary form.
Okay.
So it looks like you're watching a documentary. And Sherry Shepherd, of course, really wacky character here where she has like facial amnesia, so every time you come in the room, she doesn't know who you
No,
are.
she's going through things.
She does.
Yeah.
But it's a really funny. It's a really funny show about something
watching.
that's really usually not very funny at all.
Murder.
Yeah, murder,
I love
exactly.
it.
Yeah, you'll love that show.
All right, well, the show is called Trial and Error. It premieres Tuesday, March 7th on NBC. Matt,
yes,
as usual, it's been a pleasure. Pick up the latest issue of TV Guide. It's on newsstands now. Up next, Carrie Keegan is here. Don't go far. Is a TV host. She's also an author of a hot new book. It's called Everybody Curses, I Swear. Plus, she was the first person to be fired in this new season of Celebrity Apprentice. Take a look.
Carrie, you participated the least in the whole thing. You maybe have watched previous shows, and those that were quiet stayed on for a longer period of time, but that's not the way I handle things. Who is taking the most risks is really what it comes down to. So therefore, Carrie, you're terminated. Now, get to the chopper.
Please welcome Carrie Keegan. Oh, great. Oh, my God. The platinum is back. Yes, good. How have you been?
Fantastic. You amazing.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. I just can't get over how beautiful Wendy looks today. I think this might be the best I've ever looked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look, 4 of the best boobs on TV.
Hey.
Okay. So first, I love the platinum.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so used to you with the platinum. I almost didn't recognize you even on the cover of your own book.
Yeah, well, it's an old picture. This is new.
No, you've been platinum.
I went way lighter right before the holiday.
This is the only way I know you. You know? So how have you been? So you left New York, you moved to California. How's life?
Life is good. Life has been busy.
Yeah.
But I was kind of under a rock for a little while writing a book. It's a lot of
400
words.
pages. Girl.
Don't let it scare you, though. It's easy to read
and
through
no
it.
pictures. It's a good cover.
It's big print, but here's the deal. There's a lot of celebrity interviews in there. So there's transcripts. I've got over 500 celebrities in there that we talk about.
Good for you.
It's fun.
All right, Apprentice.
Yes.
I was shocked.
Me
First of
too.
all, we've known Carrie now for a couple of years, and one thing you have to understand about her, she's funny, she's beautiful, but she's also very smart. And sometimes through the giggles and, you know, the platinum, people miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Very smart. I was shocked. You got offed before Snooki? I mean, hi, Snooki.
What does that say?
And Portia? What happened? You just wanted to go home?
No, I didn't want to go home. To be honest, I'm not sure exactly what happened, except when I was sitting in that boardroom looking around at who I was sitting with, I realized, oh, my social media numbers are way lower than theirs are. So I'm guessing that that was probably why I was the first one to go.
How was Arnold I was disappointed.
As a boss?
Remind everybody your task. I forgot what it was. You had to do something and model your own stuff.
We were working on Tyra Banks' new beauty line, her makeup line. And I mean, essentially what they said was that the boys did it better than the girls, which is just weird to me.
How was Arnold as a boss?
Arnold, to be honest, was fantastic. I mean, I only got to experience it for one boardroom, but he was the coolest guy to everyone. I have to say this, before and after every day of filming, he would make sure that he thanked the crew, the lighting people, the hair and makeup people. He made sure he mentioned everybody. He's been on sets before, he understands.
Nice.
You know, you can't have a show without these people.
Yeah. So when he says you're terminated and then tells you to go to the chopper, is it a chopper?
Dude, I was so excited when he said that. They cut it out, but I was like, oh, really? I get to go in a chopper? Can I fly it?
And then what happened?
Well, nothing. Then we got off to the chopper, and I wasn't even in it. It went off.
Oh, so that's a phrase. They put
I mean, we went to the chopper.
They put you in a zip car and sent you on your...
I got out of a limo, I walked over to the chopper, I got in the chopper, and then they sent me home.
Wow.
In a car.
So you were there with, remind me who's on in your season. I can't think.
Boy George, Vince Neil, Layla Ali, John Lovitz, Portia Williams, Kyle Richards.
Who do you think will win?
Well, I don't know. I have some ideas.
Well, I'll take 3.
Well, Layla is a really strong competitor,
Yeah.
so I'm rooting for her 100%. But the guys have some really good players as well.
Yeah.
But I'm a big Boy George fan, so I kind of want him to win too.
Yeah. I mean, here's my thing.
That being said, there's some underdogs as well that were playing really, really well. So
I don't care who wins as long as it's a woman.
wouldn't that be great?
Only because, you know what? It's still a man's world.
It is.
Like I know you would like to have a late night talk show.
Yep.
And you're part of that fray of women who I think could really do it. You know, Joan was there first.
Yeah.
You know, Chelsea's still got her thing
Yep.
going on. There's some really bawdy broads, though, who could handle that. So what's your sitch? I mean, are you shopping that? What's
Yeah, I
going on?
mean, I don't know if you guys remember when Craig Ferguson announced he was leaving his show. I was actually a guest on his show that week. And he was pretty much like, you want to do this, right? I said, yeah. He's like, you want to audition right now? I said, sure. And he put me behind the desk.
Oh.
And that was the first time that's ever happened.
Okay.
And after the show, he was like, I'm telling you, it's going to be you or Aisha Tyler. That was his guess. And I
Well,
thought,
she's busy. She's got a show on.
She's busy, but I mean, wouldn't she be amazing too?
At nighttime.
And
yeah.
and then the next thing they did was announce James Corden, another white dude.
Another white man. Well, girl,
it
we
was
have to keep,
unexciting, that
we
announcement.
have to keep fighting the fight, though.
We do.
So
But
now,
it's about damn time.
yeah, you know, it is. So Carrie's got a new book. It's called Everyone Curses, I Swear. Now,
They do.
Do you curse crazy in real life?
I mean, I enjoy cursing.
Me too.
For sure. But I'm told on TV I'm not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
So I won't be doing it here.
Do you curse in front of your family?
Yeah, they've gotten used to it.
I mean, the older ones?
What, the older, like, what do you mean?
Well, your mom, dad, your aunts, your uncles?
Well, here's the thing. I think I broke them in early. So when I was about 3 years old, I think it was the first time I ever decided to throw one out in front of Grandma.
Okay.
And we were all at a party at my grandma's house. My grandmother was a very conservative English teacher. She taught kids her whole life. She's used to being around idiots, you know.
Okay.
And we were all being rambunctious, and she just was not paying attention. She's like, all right, settle down. And I just went, you, Grandma. To her credit, she did not beat the crap out of me. She, I think, just was so used to teaching kids that she just went, and started giggling. And that was, I think, when I learned that swearing can be funny.
Swearing is funny.
It can be.
But you know what? It's really also, it's weird to have to hold it when you're on TV.
I know.
And then you get off TV, you're somebody else.
Well, and that's why I launched my network on YouTube.
What
and,
is this?
What do you
Tell me
mean?
about the book.
Okay, so that's what happened. So when I got into this business, I launched my own network online and on YouTube, and it was called ngtv.com. And that was where I decided that just talking to celebrities the way they've been talked to before isn't interesting.
Right.
It's the same thing, we've heard it all before.
Right.
Tell me what inspired you. Who's your character? Blah.
Who you
blah.
sleeping with?
Yeah, I wanted to know exactly. I mean, you've been doing this. I wanted to know what it felt like to have a beer with George Clooney.
Yeah.
And you do that by breaking down that wall and getting
Right.
to know them. And the second you let some swear words out, all of a sudden people become normal human beings.
Yeah.
And so I wrote the book on all of the interviews that I've done over the years and how cool these celebrities, even the ones you don't expect to be,
You've got a lot of people that we know to co-sign. Seth Rogen, I see Dr. Drew, and Idris, Sylvester Stallone, a lot of people. Carrie, great to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Carrie's new book is called Everybody Curses, I Swear. It's in stores January 10th. Studio audience, you've all got your coffee on the house. Ask Wendy is next. We're all new all January. And this year, do you? Look, I'm the Hot Topics lady. I can only be who I am. Plus, break out the hashtags and handcuff jewelry. We're talking Hot Topics with Nancy Grace.
Tuesday on A New Wendy.
All right, it's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Donna. How you doing?
How you doing, Donna? How can I help you?
My husband continues to drive very quickly on the road. We're married for 23 years and with the family in the car. So how do I get him to drive more cautiously and
I don't know.
I don't want to be an ad, so
I don't know. I mean, I have one of those. I don't know. This is what I do. I always have a magazine. I always have full gas on my phone, so I don't have to look. I put on my seatbelt, and I'm down here, because if you say something, it causes fights.
Yes.
You know, and I know, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. There is no pulling a man from his driving practice. Jerks.
ignore it.
Ignore it.
Okay.
Good luck, Donna.
Thank you, you too.
I get the commute from hell every morning, honey.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Deborah. How you doing?
How you doing? I like your tie.
Oh, thank you. I work for you, Wendy.
Thank you, Deb.
My question is, my daughter's been dating a guy for 3 years.
Okay.
And he has 4 different baby mamas.
Wait, whoa. How old is your daughter?
31.
Where are we going with this?
And so I don't approve of the relationship.
Neither do I.
And so my question is, should I mind my own business or should I continue to encourage her to move on?
I would continue to gently encourage her to move on. You don't want to lose the relationship with your daughter.
Right.
You know, however, this is something very, very critical. She doesn't want to be, at 31 years old, the 5th baby's mother to some man she's been with for 3 years.
Yes.
Does your daughter already have children?
She has 1.
Okay, so then there'd be 6 kids in the son. What does he do for a living? Who is he?
He does air conditioning.
Does he own the company?
No.
He's the one with the tool belt?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with a working man. Nothing wrong with a working class man. But when you have 4 babies' mothers and you're dating a 31-year-old, there's something wrong with her being with him. Encourage him, but don't fight with her.
Right.
Or encourage her. She needs to leave him alone. Everybody's saying that, right? Leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right. Thank you. Race the Clock is next. The Wendy Show is always on at wendyshow.com. Binge watch Hot Topics, check out the after show, and enter a giveaway. It's all at wendyshow.com. Do you love it so far?
I love it.
She's never been to New York until now. It's Veronica from California, everybody. Veronica, first of all, thank you for making our show priority.
Thank you.
And we're going to play Race the Clock. You got 30 seconds, okay?
Okay.
And here's your question. The new Celebrity Apprentice premiered on Monday. Name 4 people who are in the cast and go!
Okay, runner. Portia Williams.
Okay.
Snooki.
Okay.
Oh, Real Housewives. Kyle Richards.
Yeah.
Boy George.
Yeah! Enjoy the remainder of your stay. And we're sending you home with a Swagger scooter from Swagtron.
Yes!
It goes 15 miles per hour. It's so good. Enjoy. We'll be right back. Yes! Suviate's from LA. She's in town for 4 days, and we were destination. She's my eye candy for obvious reasons. The hair. Okay, but talk about the clothes.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I got this for a vest on sale for about $30. Paired it with this sweater dress. I got also on sale for $40. And then these boots are by Carlos Santana. I got them Black Friday, $75.
Whatever with the clothes. The hair is dope. Here's your diva fan. And we'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, so Monday, a full hour of juicy hot topics, plus my style squad's going to be here to break down the red carpet fashions from the Golden Globes. I love you for watching today. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.
Nice.